I literally broke down in the middle of class because I'm teaching seniors. These kids are leaving high school and going to college, hopefully, after they finish. We had 2 paragraphs to read, 1 sentence complete to write. I gave them the sentence stems. I basically completed the sentence for them in the model. These are 17 and 18-year-old kids.
Man, I don't think you should. Don't cry, man, because at the end of the day, it's like I feel like once you get past 15, once you get to like the 11th grade, it's like you have to, as far as the parents have to teach them that, okay, now you're getting into, preteen, you're not preteen, but pre-adult phase, right? To where you have more responsibilities and you have like it's time for you to basically tighten up so that you can have a good future as far as for what you're gonna do once you get out of school. So he just feels compassionate about the fact that he's doing what he needs to do and they still probably can't read and they can't comprehend, but he's doing whatever that he can do and he knows that he's a good teacher. So that's why I feel like he crying. But man, don't cry, man, because at the end of the day, it's just like it gets to the point where I guarantee you it's kids in that school who can read. You see what I'm saying? Who are gonna and who are intelligent and who will do great once they graduate. So it's like, bro, we can't cry. We can help, but we can't cry for the ones who don't want to put the work in.
And they couldn't fill in 4 words. 4 words. I gave them the scenario. We annotated together. I gave them the answers before we even had the problem. And they couldn't do it. I don't know. I simply don't know where the problem is. This is only day 2. And I have seniors who simply cannot read and seniors who cannot write. They cannot write. They can reason. They have the ability to defend their reasoning if it's talking to their homeboy, but applying that to a written text, 2 paragraphs, and they couldn't do it. Our young black men, our young brown men, our young black girls, and our young brown girls oh God.
Boy, stop it. Them the folks in your class. I'm gonna say this with some power, and I'm gonna say this with some assurance. Them the ones that's in your class. Cause guess what? If you are an athlete and you black and you are an athlete, you are a young athlete, you on the cheerleading squad, you playing soccer, you playing volleyball, you playing baseball, you playing basketball, football. You have to have your grades in order, or else you can't play. So most of them can read. Not connecting it to athletics, but what I'm saying is them the kids in your class, and it's not necessarily his fault. Them the kids in your class. And see, the thing about it is, the thing about life is, once you get 17, 18, 19, 20, or just 11 to 12th grade, the thing about being an adult that I learned, you gonna get left behind if you don't apply yourself and you don't put the work in, right? So y'all about to be adults. If you don't put the work in and you don't go home and you don't read and you don't do this, and this, and you on 2K and you playing Madden and you can't read once you're a senior, bro, that's not his fault. It's the teacher. Because once you get to 11th grade, bro, you got to do your. I ain't never seen nobody, mama or daddy, sit down with them in the 11th grade and do homework with them. You're going to stay out of school. You're going to get tutoring if the school offers it. Now, I graduated in 2009. You can't we didn't have the resources that they have as far as on YouTube and stuff like that that they got now. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't no excuse why you can't read. It wasn't no excuse for me not to be able to read. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, I be feeling like, don't say that. I hate it when people say just because you black, this a black problem. No, them the kids in your class. Them the kids in your class. Most of the people I know can read. Like, what is going on? I hate this, bro. The internet has gotten to the point, bro, where it's like, I think this is black people too, bro. We gotta stop trying to put all of us into a group when somebody doing something dumb, or making a mistake, putting us all into the same group. You see what I'm saying? I know intelligent black children. My kids can read. My kids can read paragraph books with no pictures in them, and they're in elementary school. So why can't they read? This is not a black problem, bro. Them the kids in your class not applying themselves, coming home playing 2K or chopping it up with their girlfriend on FaceTime the whole evening, not studying, not working on their stuff, not practicing. You see what I'm saying? Not preparing themselves. Or their parents ain't checking them like and seeing what's going on in their schoolwork and seeing if they doing good in school. Because when I graduated, bro, you couldn't even graduate if you didn't take these standardized tests, these certain standardized tests, and you had to take them in each and every subject. You see what I'm saying? So it's not a black problem. We are extremely intelligent. Majority of us. Them the kids in your class, sir. And it's not necessarily his fault. You see what I'm saying? They not applying themselves. Those particular students aren't applying themselves. Us as black people, we got intelligent people. Do not group us all into what what they doing. You see what I'm saying? With the kids in your class decide not to know how to read, bro. Because you're going to get left by the wayside, bro. When you grown, don't nobody care. Once you graduate high school, bro, nobody cares. If they can't read and they graduate high school and they can't read and they can't understand and comprehend and break down paragraphs and read books, how you in the 12th grade and don't read books? You don't got no books that you into? You see what I'm saying? Everybody can't go to college, bro. Everybody not going to be successful. Everybody not going to make money. It just is what it is. Some of them people going to be poor. That ain't a black thing. That's just an individual thing. And I guarantee you it's kids in that school who's going to go on and be successful. Get into a career. Whether they go to college or not, they're going to be successful. Because of the person, because of the individual. This has nothing to do with no race. Me and my wife are great parents, and we're black. All of my kids can read paragraphs, paragraph books. My 6-year-old is reading. So why are you in 11th, 12th grade and you can't read? That's individualism. That's individual. Those are individuals. And it's good though on social media. I haven't looked at the comments yet, and we're gonna check out some of the comments. But I'm glad that we have social media now and people can do these reactions and come and talk so that we can disprove a lot of this stuff, bro. You shouldn't even say it, our black boys and girls. No, we have black boys and girls that are extremely intelligent. I drive past these colleges all the time. They full of black people. So as black people, we gotta stop saying that, bro. Them just your students, not necessarily him as far as being a bad teacher. I'm just saying those particular students that can't read or that class, they're not applying themselves. And if you're an adult, a young adult that don't apply yourself, you will be poor. It just is what it is. That's a fact, especially in this economy right now, but hey, somebody got to tell them. Especially in a big city. Starting out 1-bedroom, you at $2,200. $1,900 to $2,200. When I graduated, when I was in my early 20s, my first spot was $650, 2-bedroom. In a good part of the city. You see what I'm saying? $650. I remember I had moved to Texas when I was in college. I was living in Dallas, right close to Duncanville. I had an apartment, 1-bedroom. I had a 1-bedroom. My rent was like $520. That don't exist no more. I guarantee you that same spot is at least in the thousands, bro. So times is changing. You don't apply yourself now and you can't read, you gonna be poor, bro. Like, it is what it is. Like, stop being soft. We don't have to cry. Don't cry, sir. That's not your fault. If they won't want to apply themselves, they finna be grown. You will be poor. If you don't apply yourself and do something about yourself, it don't matter what color your skin is, you're gonna be poor. It is what it is. That's the way the economy is. That's the way the world is now. Let's check out some of these comments. It's not the teacher's fault. Because at the end of the day, bro, I guarantee you they on TikTok. I guarantee you they scrolling on YouTube, bro. It's not his fault. I'm tired of that, bro. It's the student's fault. If you ain't real, I guarantee you they got a cell phone, bro. It's their fault. This is not new. This is a result of black culture in America. Education is white. Courtesy is white. Promptness is white. High standards of performance is white. And not one of the students this man is discussing wants to do anything considered white. They prefer to remain, let's break it down, in the ghetto. Lazy, rude, violent, southern, hateful, dishonest, etc. But that is considered cool in the ghetto black community. So Tea Party OG, you know what you can do. You know what you can do. You can suck it. You see what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's like that. And this might be a robot, bro. You see what I'm saying? This might be a robot right here. And I'm gonna tell y'all, it's like I said before, I know unlimited intelligent black people. That's why as black people, we gotta stop saying that. It's not a black thing. Those students that you have aren't applying themselves. That don't got nothing to do with black people. Those are those individual students. I guarantee you at that school, you have intelligent kids that's gonna graduate. But the thing about it is, man, when you get grown, nobody cares. If you choose to go home as a school and not apply yourself, not read, not study, not do the things that you need to do to get your intelligence up so that you can be successful once you graduate high school, you will be poor. Don't matter if you're white. It's not a white thing. He said courtesy is white, promptness is white. Now, I ain't going to get into all that. But at the end of the day, we have extremely intelligent black people, and I'm one of them, and my kids are them, and my wife is. And I know a lot of intelligent black people. So let's just kill it with that, man. And I wish them nothing but the best, but the crazy thing about it is when she get grown, like I said, don't nobody care. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Like, and leave me a comment. I'll see y'all on the next video. Let's get it.